Yes, that's right. It's time for more Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. Let's take a look. Yes, hello, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, back with episode 94 of Show Us Your Cat. And for this episode 94, I thought it would be quite fitting to take a look at the one and only Bad Boy 94. Show Us Your Cat is, of course, where usually we take a trip around the world, taking a look at your boats and where it is that you sail them. If you would like to have your boat featured on an upcoming episode of Show Us Your Cat, then all that you need to do is send me some photographs, some video of your boat with some information about your boat, perhaps what age it is, when you got it, what you like to do with it, and so on. And then you could be featured in an upcoming episode of Show Us Your Cat. And yes, we also feature trimarans. I'm coming to you from Vasiliki on the Greek island of Lefkos. This is where Wild Wind Sailing Holidays is located, and we actually are now really in the countdown to opening. We're expecting to open in the middle of May to those people who are able to get here, and there has been this week positive steps taken with some boats have actually arrived on the beach. Very exciting times. Of course, if you are going out sailing where you are, try to, if you can, take a GPS device with you if you think there is a bit of juice on the cards, and get on the speed stick. The speed stick is an excellent way of recording your highest speeds and also to see where you rank amongst the Joyrider TV global community. But for now, it's time for Show Us Your Cat. So let's jump in and take a look at what we're looking at in this week's Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. Oh yes. So this week on Show Us Your Cat, we are heading to Greece, to Vasiliki on the island of Lefkos, where we have Joe from Joyrider TV. This guy has got a 2002 Maelstrom Tornado, and it's actually written on the measurement certificate that this boat was born on the 21st of June in 2002. She's called Bad Boy 94. This is because at the first event that we used this Tornado, we got given the boat number 94, and of course this boat is an absolute bad boy. So I'd been racing Tigers with my good friend and long-standing colleague Marco since back in 2008 when we sailed in the World Championships in South Africa. We'd had mixed results in the Tiger class, the best being a 4th in the Worlds in 2015. Then in 2017, it had been announced that the Tornado World Championships was going to take place in Thessaloniki, which is in northeast Greece. And we thought we absolutely have to do that event because it's on the doorstep and Wild Wind does have their own Tornado. Our plan was to take the Wild Wind Tornado. We set about looking for a carbon mast. So I was fully expecting, if at all, to find a carbon mast for the Tornado. Perhaps in Germany would have been my #1 bet, but we got extremely lucky, and on the Tornado Class Association website there was advertised a carbon mast and other parts for a Tornado in Athens, Greece. The asking price for the mast was €3,500. Ouch, but that's how much they cost. But Dimitri, who was selling the boat, said for another €1,000 we could have the rest of the boat and all of the parts that came with it. A sponsor had stepped in at this point to help us with the purchase. That was Kurt from Flip Management, without whom we couldn't have afforded to buy that boat. So thanks very much to Kurt for making it possible. We also had amazing support from Thanos at OS3 Sales, who came on board as a sponsor, making us an absolutely fantastic set of sails, including a 9-batten mainsail. This extra batten at the top provides more stability and control. He also made us an OS3 trampoline, which is an absolute beauty. Bad Boy 94 is equipped with an all-in-one semi-old school rocket launcher carbon spinnaker chute. It's an absolute weapon. We sail with a fixed length tiller extension, Dyneema trapeze lines, and most recently I've fitted the Malcheski composite rudder lock rebuild kit. If you sail a Tornado and your rudders need a little lift, then check out the link in the video description. With a brand new suit of sails, we had to get them measured before we were able to compete with them. It's actually quite a nerve-wracking experience. It would only take the measurer to say, sorry, they're too big, and we wouldn't be allowed to race. But we had total confidence that Thanos had made a totally legal set of very fast sails. And here we are on one of the first starts at the World Championships. Quite a common place for us is about 2/3 of the way down the start line, which means we get plenty of space on the start line and we're able to really give it some juice as soon as the gun goes. The next event was the 2018 European Championships, where Swedish John stepped in as crew. We headed over to Arco at the north end of Lake Garda, Italy, where we had an absolutely fantastic time, finishing in 15th, which was partially down to a demasting on the first day. Still some teething problems with Bad Boy 94. But as you can see, it gets pretty exciting at the top mark in this Tornado racing. Then in 2019, we headed back to Italy, to Rimini on the east coast for the European Championships. This was very much a light wind event. Quite a lot of time was spent waiting for the wind. And here's Sue Ellen from Live Sail Die getting in on the Joyrider TV live stream from that event. Here we finished 12th, so we're definitely moving in the right direction up the fleet. Back at Wildwind, I get Bad Boy 94 out whenever I can and sail with anybody who's up for some pure class. And here I am out with Joss, with Leia, and with Liv. And now here's one for how do you get yours there? With the purchase of Bad Boy 94, it did come with a trailer and a trolley. And this is a vintage Australian trailer with a massive custom box made by my dad. It really is such an honour to sail in the Tornado class. These boats are not only fast, but they also look fantastic, feel great, and of course they come with such a lot of history. If all goes well, I'll be heading back to Thessaloniki for the Worlds in September this year. Hopefully we'll see you there. So Thanks very much for watching. I'll be back next week with some more Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV, where we will be looking at your boats. We're definitely going to be heading back to San Diego, I can tell you that for free. We'll see you on Wednesday for more Q&A, and otherwise I'll see you next Sunday for more Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. Thank you very much.